Yes, hi, my name Templar, Bill Templar. I was born and raised in Chicago a long time ago, very Eastern European Jewish background, and I was politicized as a kid growing up as a member of a minority, surrounded by lots of anti-Semitism in Chicago. That's one factor people should keep in mind. Uh, I was repoliticized at age 32 by the Vietnam War resistance when I started teaching in Ohio at the university. So I've been connected with radical politics, let's say, and activism for 44 years, which brought me to GISIG uh, 11 years ago. I trained in German studies and folklore studies and linguistics at University of Chicago, University of Michigan, Indiana University, and also studied in Germany a bit, both West Germany and East Germany. I taught both German and English as a kind of vagabond scholar, only at universities, uh, in the US, Ireland, Germany, Iran, Nepal, Austria, Israel, a number of years in Israel, Bulgaria, Laos, Thailand, Malaysia. So I have connection with three areas of Asia: West Asia and Israel, South Asia, Nepal, and Southeast Asia, Laos, Thailand, and Malaysia, and still have connections there. But Bulgaria seems my second home, my final resting place, and I'm back in Shumen in Bulgaria, where I taught the state university many years. Now, no teaching at all, none whatsoever here in the poor house of Europe. I'm doing a lot of translating and editing, especially in the field of German and Jewish history, and writing on critical pedagogy. But I'm not teaching at all here in the poor house. This is the poor house of Europe, where $2.20 an hour for teaching as adjunct is the the going wage. You see, so it's a bit immiseration. Uh, I would like to say a couple of other things about most important global issues as I see it. Involve social, economic, and environmental justice, however those are interpreted, and they're all very interconnected. But the elephant in the room, as I see it, is the capitalist system, its imperialism, its power structures, its brainwashing cultures, and the whole mess that it spawned over the past 600 years, and most recently, across the planet. Boris Kagarlitsky in Moscow very recently wrote, "The Communist Manifesto now reads as if it was written a few weeks ago." And that is the kind of perception that I have. GISIC's potential, necessary contribution, I see, is number one, to help students and teachers wake up to this extreme situation and all its contradictions, its paradoxes, as it impacts on their own lives and life worlds. So a kind of place-based critical education, place-based critical education with repeated concrete examples that actually mean something to students. And second, I think GISIC should help teachers to learn the courage to speak up. Learn courage to speak up. The silence is deafening in much of this profession about what's wrong in the world and in our classrooms. And to try to change something, speak up and change something, walk the talk in their local situation, and overcome the three famous monkeys. You know, this see no evil, hear no evil, and speak no evil. We have to speak against evil and see that evil. So there are four animals that I wanted to mention in a sense: the elephant in the room, the elephant in the room, and the three monkeys on our back that keep us often from saying what we think. One activity other than teaching, and I'm not teaching now, so as I said, is translating, editing, and writing on critical education and politics. So this is what brought me to GISIG and keeps me there, I must say, here in Bulgaria.